Well, I began working with ECU back in 2021 when my company had been purchased and landed a role relatively quickly in early 2022. That role ended mid 24, and I realized how much things had changed in that period of time, in just those 2 years, and immediately thought I need to go back and use the resources and the community that ECU gives us in order to make this as effective as I could be in the new search. So relatively quickly after my last job was lost, I reached out to be able to rejoin and was very, very happy with where it ended up. About 5 minutes after I lost the last job, the biggest thing is AI changed everything in 2 years. So looking back and saying, oh, I have an idea how to interview because I had gone through the program. I had an idea how to network because I had gone through the program, but I had no idea how AI was impacting all of this. The second thing, though, is that I realized very, very quickly, within weeks, that the community was such a huge part. Mindset, you can do some of it on your own. Having someone else there to help you with it is great. But having people that are understanding the grind that it is to find the next role that you're looking for that's going to give you the opportunities you want, it's where the value is. And I realized pretty quickly that I needed that and went for it. There's always a coach that's willing to help you, whether it's to just remind you of the things you learned, to teach you something new, to remind you of what you should see in yourself that we all sometimes forget when we're going through all of this. That was one of the most valuable things, along with the community. The people that are involved in this as clients band together in a way that I've not experienced in other groups. And we do our best to look out for one another. We do our best to help one another. We do our best to pick one another up when we need it. And sometimes we understand and we know enough to be able to say, yeah, you know what, today sucks and tomorrow won't. So those sorts of things, the knowledge is invaluable. But those two things set ECU apart from other places that I've looked at. The investment is paid back many times over in what you learn, in the opportunities you'll see, and the recognition that it is not just this next role that's going to do that. You are going to take things with you that continue on throughout your career, and will also candidly allow you to help others for at least a minute and refer them into the program, or at least give them some framework, but you're going to be able to help others along the way. So consider that investment. It truly is an investment, not a cost. And secondly, trust the process. It is not always easy to do, but I happen to be a softball player, or was a softball player, and I know you took 1,000 swings to be able to get the right swing. Sometimes you just had to trust the process and know that eventually you were going to get the right swing. And this really is no different.